What's up, guys? It's Benny. It's always something when the president stands next to the CIA director and says that there is a leaker in our midst. They are putting American lives in jeopardy, and we are going to destroy them. And that is precisely what President Trump just did at the White House, talking about why the whole world knew that there were multiple pilots on the run in Iran. And we're really thankful that the pilots were rescued, and we've been doing nothing but congratulating and clapping on the back the American service members who went and risked their lives, hundreds of them, in order to pull off the most daring rescue mission in history. But why did it have to happen live all over social media? Everybody knew that the pilots were down. Everybody knew the status of the pilots. And it was pretty accurate, quite frankly. There was obviously some reporting out there that didn't match reality, but we knew that one of the pilots was recovered immediately. The next pilot was stuck and was on the run, and we didn't know all the details, but a lot of this seemed like really classified and jeopardizing. I'm glad we knew the information. It gave me an opportunity to pray about it in church. But still, Trump says that the reason why we knew all this is because somebody inside of the military or intelligence community leaked this information and might have led, of course, to the capture of the pilot, or worse, the killing, beheading, the kind of stuff that they did to Gaddafi, right? Like raped him, stuff they did in Benghazi. They dragged their dead bodies through the street. That's what was at stake here. So Trump's saying they're going to go after the leaker. Watch this.
But these two extraordinary rescues, because it was two, and as you probably know, we didn't talk about the first one for an hour. Then somebody leaked something, which we'll hopefully find that leaker. We're looking very hard to find that leaker. And talked about there's somebody missing. They basically said that we have one and there's somebody missing. Well, they didn't know there was somebody missing until this leaker gave the information. So whoever it was, we think we'll be able to find it out, because we're going to go to the media company that released it, and we're going to say, national security, give it up or go to jail. And we know who, and you know who we're talking about, because some things you can't do. Because when they did that, all of a sudden, the entire country of Iran knew that there was a pilot that was somewhere on their land that was fighting for his life. And it also made it much more difficult for the pilots and for the people going in to search for him. All of a sudden, they know that there's somebody out there. They see all these planes coming in. It became a much more difficult operation, because a leaker leaked that we have one, we've rescued one, but there's another one out there that we're trying to get. So actually, the country, Iran, put out a major notice, you all saw it, offering a very big award for anybody that captures the pilot. So in addition to a hostile, very talented, very good, very evil military, we had millions of people trying to get an award. So when you add that to it, but we have to find that leaker, because that's a sick person. Probably didn't realize the extent of how bad it was. I can't imagine that the person did, but we're going to find out. It's national security, and the person that did the story will go to jail if he doesn't say, and that doesn't last long. I think everybody would understand it. They put this mission at great risk. They put that man at great risk, and they put the hundreds of people that went in looking for him, because everyone now knows that we're going in.
Yeah. I mean, like obviously. It's very interesting. I wonder who was the outlet. A lot of people cover this. I wonder what outlet they're talking about. Trump vows to catch a leaker who revealed the U.S. could not initially reach the F-15 pilot in Iran, give it up, or go to jail. Ooh. And of course, he's flanked there by the CIA director, and he's talking about this. Presumably, this would be some pretty classified information, right? You'd have to have a high up level of knowledge as to what's going on. Trump said the leaker, who revealed U.S. forces could not immediately locate the second pilot, he said, again, the wounded airman's drastic rescue. We're looking very hard to find that leaker. They said we have one that's missing. Iran then suddenly knew there was another pilot on the run. Trump explained that this could have jeopardized their life, of course. Yeah. National security, give it up or go to jail. I'd love to see more of this. I mean, to be quite honest with you. Right? Like, of course. There's abuse of this, system where it's like you're not allowed to know any information. Oh, you can't know anything about Jeffrey Epstein because of national security. And then there's like people's lives are at risk, and you're leaking stuff that's going to get people killed. Could have very easily gotten this guy killed. Could have gotten him Muammar Gaddafi'd. Could have gotten him Benghazi'd. Let's look here. The Post was unable to immediately find the clip, but Channel 12 reporter, this is a Israeli news channel, of course, posted the information on X at 11:19 a.m. on Friday. Western source, one of the American crew members was successfully rescued. Siegel previously told the Post on Monday that he was unaware if he was the first to report the news, but pledged not to disclose who tipped him off. I'm not sure I was the first, he said. Anyway, I will protect my sources. Outlets including Axios, which appears to be the first U.S. language outlet to report the news. The Washington Post also ran stories about it. Senior administration officials declined to name the reporter. Yikes. Big yikes. I mean, this is something that obviously pisses Trump off, and he wants to throw leakers in prison because they leaked everything in his first administration. I mean, it's like, do you remember? It was like the freaking Iraqi Navy, the number of leaks that there were in the first administration. Every single thing Trump ever did was immediately sent out to the press. I know some of the people who did it, You just look at who was in Trump's first administration and who's not even given any type of consideration for Trump's second administration. It'll show you exactly who the leakers were. So Trump is pissed. President Trump says somebody leaked to the media about the rescued F-15 pilot, and then the other one, obviously, that wasn't rescued. They need to go to jail. Says if the media outlet doesn't cough it up, the leaker, that they will go to jail because of national security. Whoever exposed intel about the pilot in an active operation knew exactly what they were doing, whether intentional or reckless. You don't hand adversaries this kind of advantage. Presumably, the Iranians would not have known that there was another pilot there. Maybe they could have put the pieces together, but who knows? They're not sure. Somebody put American airmen's life at risk for clicks. Somebody leaked the second pilot was on the ground. They should go to trial and be sent to prison. DOD considers this treason. By the way, this is treason, by the way. Owing allegiance to the United States. Whoever owing allegiance to the United States levies a war against them or adheres to their enemies, giving them aid and comfort in the United States and elsewhere, is guilty of treason and shall suffer death. Okay. Can we get a seditious conspiracy or a treason death after a military tribunal? Let's be real, the Washington Post could have gotten the pilot killed. They work in favor of the Iranian regime. Let's see, ladies and gentlemen, what happens. But I'd be in favor of it. It's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe.